Hello, I'm Loretta Moore, and I'll be reading for you a piece that I've written called A Black Mississippi Family Reunion. An apt description for South Central Mississippi is rugged wilderness and astounding beauty. It is an environment heavily populated with pine trees that encapsulates rural and rustic life. The Black family had come together for a family reunion taking place in Mississippi in a major city at a banquet hall. The blues surged through the familial atmosphere, affecting the crowd with its soulful retooling sound. A bass guitar's deep thump and a melancholy melody had grounded the family for generations. Mountains of trials and strivings had been relieved by the sound of the blues. The accompanying blues brought back a remembrance of all that the families in times past had undergone and experienced. Its deferential sound had pleaded with life's misery and also responded to joy and love. "All right, play them blues," cried out Rosie McCullen as she rose from her seat. Louise, a second cousin, half Rosie's age, also moved by the heady, deep, sultry driving music coming from the five-piece band, stood up from her chair and began moving in time with the soulful sound. At that gathering, the relatives unveiled the disappointments, regrets, deaths, which naturally darken the happiness and joy of living. Their discourses also capitalized on the fortunes and misfortunes and the retracing of relatives by whom they'd been shaped. Many of the names discussed were no longer living, and the memories of the names mentioned brought on sadness as well as some admiration. "He was called Tush, even though his real name was Jacob," one relative was saying. "He was the oldest of 8 sisters and 5 brothers. You know, Grandma Hilda didn't take to me the way she did to the rest of my siblings. I was too dark for her. She was especially fond of Charlotte, the lightest of us all. She'd rub her arm like it was silk or velvet and tell Charlotte how pretty she was." The reunion was much more than a coming together. The families were a gathering with the purpose to challenge the past, to discover or reconfigure how each fit in the structure of all the relatives, to renew a connection with that past experience and place which more than the present made them who they were. Thank you very much.